morning, everyone. It's an honor to be here today for my first TEDx talk. My name is Sumnesh Joshi. I'm working with Ministry of Communications, Government of India. I'm an electronics and communication engineer, MBA from Management Development Institute, Gurugram. I studied public policy at University of California, Berkeley. And I also had MicroMasters in Data Economics and Development Policy from MIT, Cambridge. I started my career in 1992, and since then, I have been working on many transformative projects. And one of my significant projects was Aadhaar, India's digital identity, that has transformed our country, the way we are delivering the services. Theme of this event is dust to destiny. To reach toward the destiny, we need gurus, leaders, mentors to guide us and inspire us. My first guru was my mother, who introduced me to public speaking at the age of 6. I recited a Hindi poem, केवल आशा के पथ पर सारा संसार चला करता है. Asha means hope. And hope with positive thinking has had a profound impact on my journey. So friends, today I'm excited to tell you about a remarkable journey of Aadhaar through its dust to destiny. And this journey underscores that how a powerful idea has resulted into the people's empowerment. Establishing ID is really a challenge. In a report published by the McKinsey, 7.6 billion people were living on the planet, and out of that, 3.4 billion people have some form of ID but no digital trail. And 1 billion are estimated to lack a digital identity, legal identity, no identity at all. So, there are challenges. This prevents them to access the basic services, essential services, financial services, or whatever benefit is coming from the government, they are not able to access. And if I look at from India's perspective, just visualize the era where identity was a challenge. The dust of red tape, middlemen, exclusion have clouded the lives of the many people. In the absence of the identity, countless individuals are living in the shadows of bureaucracy and deprived of their benefits. Government programs were riddled with exclusion, administrative delays, and frauds. Benefit often failed to reach to the intended beneficiaries. It is hindered in the dust of administrative issues. At one point in time, the then Prime Minister said that only 10 paisa out of rupees 1 is reaching to the intended beneficiaries. So, what next? We require an identity. Even United Nations Sustainable Goal 16.1 aims to provide a legal identity to everyone by 2030. But I can say with the proud that India has shown the world to provide this unique digital identity to everyone. When the Aadhaar was conceptualized in 2009, it was decided that to provide a robust, reusable ID, which can be used to clean the databases, and to ensure the delivery of the services, and to ensure the targeting of the services, and also to reduce the cost of the services. And Unique Identification Authority of India has been established under the leadership of Mr. Nandan Nilekani to provide this unique ID based on the biometric deduplication, and to provide online authentication 24/7 all across the country in a cost-effective manner. And the slide, why I have shown, maybe you will be surprised why I am showing the US President. When I interacted during his visit to the India, and I showcased this Aadhaar idea to him, he was amazed to see this technology, and he said that in the US, social security number is not linked with the biometric. Look at this picture. This is iris. The colorful area around the pupil is known as the iris. It is unique for everyone, right from the birth. And iris along with the fingerprint ensures the uniqueness of the Aadhaar. No one can have two Aadhaar numbers. So it guarantees the uniqueness. So Aadhaar, unique number, and Aadhaar means foundation. In 16 languages, if you see the meaning of the Aadhaar, it is foundation. It is a foundational ID. It is different from the other identity system. When you say driving license, it gives the eligibility to ride a car. And passport, it gives eligibility to travel abroad. But Aadhaar, per se, doesn't give any eligibility. But its inclusion with other identity has made a powerful tool in the identity management. Now, what has transformed using this unique ID? We have seen the gaps, so what we require? We have to remove this dust from the system, and we have to clean it. And how Aadhaar has been used to transform the way of service delivery in our country, let's have a look at that. I will share a few stories with you that what we have done in the financial inclusion. Because of the Aadhaar, unbanked persons have come into the banking system. More than 530 million bank accounts have been opened using the Aadhaar. If you look at the earlier days, before 2014, the adult penetration in the banking system was only 40%. But now, 1 billion bank accounts we are having. And the bank account doesn't means that only people living in the metros or maybe class A, B, C town. It encompasses everything, be it a street vendor, vegetable hawker, tea seller, someone in the Gadchiroli district, travel area. Everyone is included. They are having the bank account. Now, what has happened after the bank account? It has enabled the financial transaction on the digital platform. And we all know that India has shown the world the unified payment interface. It is one of the digital public good infrastructure that everyone is coming to India and say how we can use the same thing in our country. What UPI? I can say as a common layman, you can see the QR code everywhere. That's the UPI. So using that QR code, you are giving the rupee 1, rupee 2, as low as you can. This is the best part. When I spoke to some of the street vendors, I realized earlier, one seller was getting only rupees 150 instead of rupees 160 due to lack of change. People are not giving the complete amount. But now with UPI, she is getting the entire amount. So it's an indirect saving. Other good thing has happened because of this financial inclusion. Because information is coming in the digital form. There is a digital trail. And that information is going to help to create a credit worthiness of that seller. And now, banks can provide the loan to them. Otherwise, it was very difficult to give the loan to them in the absence of any digital transaction history. So now, I will tell you the story. US Treasury Secretary visited Machiman Nagar in the Kolaba, and we showcased the opening of the bank account using the Aadhaar-enabled micro ATM to him. Instant bank account opening, he was amazed that even in the United States, it's not happening the next moment. It takes 24 hours to get the bank account active. And then we spoke to some of the women over there. They sell fish in the evening along the roadside and taking the cash, but now they are able to save. It's an empowerment financial empowerment. So all those are excluded from the financial inclusion have come into the net. And it's the empowerment we are giving to the people. Next is the direct benefit transfer. There's no middleman. As I said earlier, only 10 paisa out of rupees 1 is reaching to the intended beneficiary. But now with Aadhaar, you can see it is straight going into the bank account of the resident. In the COVID time, because of this robust direct benefit system, we are able to give assistance to the needy person. And it was a great thing. This type of system is not available in any other country. This is available in India. And how this works? For government, Aadhaar is the financial address. There's an entity called National Payment Corporation of India. They are keeping a mapper of Aadhaar number and the bank account, which bank the beneficiary is having the bank account, as per the choice of the beneficiary. If beneficiary says, I want X bank, where the money should come, it will come into the X bank. But for government, it's the Aadhaar number. So all the benefits are going through the Aadhaar number and credited into the bank account. This is how the DBT is functioning. And we have saved a lot of money because of this DBT. And one more thing I would like to tell, that when we seed the Aadhaar number into the beneficiary database, and as I said, no one can have two Aadhaar. So while seeding the Aadhaar number in the beneficiary database, it has resulted into the removal of the fake and duplicates. It's a perfect system now we have. All are real beneficiaries, no fake and duplicate. Another story I will take that is very close to my heart. One nation, one ration card. I don't know how many of you have seen the earlier era of the ration card. That time, all the ration card holders are mapped with one shop only. They are at the mercy of that shopkeeper. There's no alternative where to go. But now, Aadhaar is linked with the ration card and it allows the interoperability, not only at the sub-district or state, but across nation. See the power of Aadhaar. Now, customer is empowered to take ration from any of the shop. And what it has resulted? The change of behavior of the shopkeeper. Because the income of the shopkeeper is linked with the footfall. And footfall is more, than he will earn more. So he has become customer friendly because customer can move to anywhere. And another good thing has happened. See, this is the lady from the Bihar. They have migrated from Bihar to Mumbai. Now they can take the ration here also. That's the great thing. And maybe one member can take the ration is, say, in Daman, and one can take the ration in the Bihar itself. Now, many services now online, where the leave and registration certificate or generation of the digital life certificate, income tax filing, all these things. And it's a great convenience to the resident. How many of you seen at the airport, there's a separate line, less crowded line, where one can enter? This is because of the Aadhaar. So you can share your boarding pass through the Aadhaar authentication on the DG Yatra app, and it makes your movement faster. This is an unintended emotional benefit of the Aadhaar. We have heard the stories of lost children, mentally challenged people. They are not able to tell about their whereabouts. So when we enroll them, and if they were having Aadhaar already, new requests get rejected, and then we come to know that they are having already Aadhaar, name and address is there. We are reuniting them with the family. And that was unintended benefit that we have not thought while designing the Aadhaar. Now I'll tell last story. One program was going on that to authenticate fishermen at the high sea and how to use the internet at the high sea. And it went on and on. And I happened to be there in one of the meetings. Then I told, why not to use the QR code available on the Aadhaar? Then, as per the government practice, they have minuted it. And then after 10 months, I got a call from the Ministry of Home Affairs that, what is this? Then I explained. And then they showcased it to the Honorable Home Minister. And then it was decided to implement all across country, all fishermen have this card. So the point I am saying, please, don't confine your idea to yourself. Just speak out. You don't know what the idea is. So, friends, I would like to tell that the journey of Aadhaar is not over. The destiny is yet to be written. Something that has started from an idea has converted into a powerful solution, had changed the destiny of millions of Indians. Such a powerful idea. So, friends, you are the future of the nation. And you can change the destiny of our country using all the new technologies like AI, blockchain, artificial intelligence, right? So canvas is yours to paint. You are our future innovators, right? So the point is, what is next? What we can get from the Aadhaar? You young generation, I leave you with this challenge that how you are going to contribute in the next chapter of Aadhaar's journey and how you are going to harness the power of technology to shape the Aadhaar. The destiny of Aadhaar is yours to define. Seize it, shape it, and let's build a future that everyone can be proud of. Thank you.